Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris Gorman and welcome back to episode 2 of our FIFA 13 career mode with Swansea. As you can see here, I'm just checking out the budget allocation and there's nothing that I really want to switch around, and this is a very good episode. This episode is basically just going to be me master negotiating and getting some absolutely amazing deals on some of our players. You'll see that in the future. Here I'm just checking out our team, looking at our squad, seeing what kind of players we have to work with, and what we can do with the squad really. As you can see there, Michel Vorm, our goalkeeper, very good, pretty much one of our best players. And as you can see here, this is where I go out and sign our first signing, who is Darren Mattocks. You probably would have seen him in Cal Freeze's career mode. He is an absolutely beast player. He's only 67 rated, I think, from Vancouver Whitecaps. He's only around £1 million. I did actually have to overpay because he was one of their key players. If you do buy him like towards the, I think it's December or January transfer window, sometimes he says he's thinking of not renewing a contract. You can get it for like 800,000, which is very good. I did that on my other save, but I go ahead and put a bid in for Mattocks to just get an up and coming star in our striker position, and then I go out and get another centre attacking mid who I found out called Fabio, and he's absolutely amazing. As you can see, he is so quick, he's so small, and his work rate is just unbelievable. He's only 66 rated and he's only 19, but he has a potential of like 85 and he's absolutely insane. I really highly recommend picking him up. He's very cheap as well. I think he's under £1 million, the same as Mattocks. As you can see here, they do actually reject my offer and say I have to put it up to around 1.4 million, so I go ahead and do that. He's so worth it. I actually do 1,375,000, but he's so worth every penny. As you'll see in a few videos, he does score quite a few goals for me, which is very good for a player of his rating. And as you can see, they accept my offer for Fabio straight away. He costed me just £1 million £1 million, and he's only £4,000 contract a week. I signed him for 3 years with a 5% goal bonus, and I'm sure he will, I know, but you'll see he does score quite a few goals here coming up in the future. So as you can see, they are congratulating for me for being Swansea manager, and they'll be looking out for international managers, and Fabio declined my contract offer, so I'll go ahead and increase it to 5,000, and I make him an important first team player, and that does the job. He signs then, I think, for Swansea and becomes an official Swansea player, which is very exciting, as he is a very good player with great potential and fits in very well. They reject my offer for Mattocks. Again, I have to increase it to 1,400,000, and I think this time they do accept, which is good. Picked up 2 new signings, both under the price of like £3 million, and they are both absolutely brilliant signings. I recommend picking them 2 up on no matter what team you're on, because they're just very effective. As you can see, I'm just accepting some of the loans that I loaned out. As you saw at the start or in the other episode, I loaned a lot of my players out, and there's a lot of offers coming in here for them players, which I do accept. As you can see here, both Mattocks and Fabio accept my contract offers, so I've welcomed 2 new players into the club already by the second episode, and both of them 2 signings are absolutely brilliant signings. And like I said, I highly recommend these 2 players to pick up. They work very well together. As you can see, Darren Mattocks for £1 million with a £5,000 wage, and then Fabio as well for £1 million with a £4,000 wage, I think it was, or maybe a little bit more. But I go ahead and I put them 2 straight into my club as soon as I get on here, because they will be pretty much involved in 80% of my games. Obviously I will rotate them and rest them, and Fabio's one of them people, you know, after a few games you do kind of get bored of him, and you just want to play someone more traditional like Ep.2, who's, you know, not extremely quick. He is quite quick, but he's not as fast as Fabio, but you know, he's taller, he's stronger, he's a better passer of the ball. Fabio is kind of like a striker, playing at centre attacking mid, which is kind of good and kind of bad. As you can see, Newcastle coming with an offer for Michel Vorm at 5.5 million, and I say heck no. If you're gonna want him, you're gonna have to pay 9.5 million, and I kind of just put that in for the sake of putting it in. You know, just I always recommend counter offering, because you never know when it'll come up big, and you'll see in a minute here. I send another player, one of our youth players, out on loan, to get his rating up and get him some, you know, football. And as you can see, master negotiator, and as you can see here in a second, they agree to my 9.5 million counter offer, which means I just sold Michel Vorm. He's supposed to be 4.5. I just sold him for 9.5, which is absolutely insane, and I'm actually really surprised that I did that. And as you can see, finally Mattocks accepts our contract offer, so he's put straight into the team, which is very, very good. We swapped him out for Graham, and Swansea don't actually have a standout striker, you know. In a lot of the Premiership teams they have a standout striker who's very quick and a very good player on the ball, and Swansea didn't have one, which is one of the main reasons I decided to sign Mattocks. He's very, very quick, as you can see there. He's an absolutely amazing headers. If you search him up on YouTube, Darren Mattocks goal, you'll see it, a very famous goal that he scored. He jumped and pretty much jumped over the goalkeeper and headed it in. It's absolutely insane. As you can see, just putting the two players into our club, which is very, very nice. Got 2 new signings already, and they, you know, turn out to be very, very good signings at that. And as you can see, it's in the headlines, you know, us signing Darren Mattocks from Vancouver Whitecaps for a small price of 1,400,000, which is a very, very small price to pay for what you get. It's, you know, good value for money, I suppose, with players like that. And whenever I sign players, I always look at their potential, see if they, you know, will do us good down the line, long term sort of thing, which is a pretty clever thing to do, really, in my opinion. And as you can see, I sold Michel Vorm to Newcastle for 9.5 million. The board gave us 8 million. I don't actually get why they do that. It might just be so they get some money from it or whatever. But that's very, very good. We get 8 million from Michel Vorm, and you know, now we can maybe go out and pick up a new goalkeeper. For now, we just put our substitute goalkeeper in, who actually isn't that bad. I think he's a 71 rating overall, 72, somewhere around that mark. So, you know, it's not like we have a terrible substitute goalkeeper. To get us through the 3 pre-season friendlies, we also get an offer for Danny Graham for 3.7 million. He's worth 3.5, and again, counter offering always works. I go counter offer, and I decide to go and bump it up to 6 million when he's actually worth 3.5, thinking that, you know, maybe they'll accept, or maybe they'll offer something bigger if I offer 6 million. And as you can see, the day after, they accept my offer for 6 million for Danny Graham, which is absolutely insane. But we're coming to the end of the video, guys, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and join back for episode 3 of My Manager Mode. See you later, guys.